And what's up guys, welcome back to the Human Cube channel. So today I'll be showing you how to lubricate your trajectory Rubik's Cube in the proper way. So today is a special why. So actually it's been a long time I never bring me a special why as well, which the last one is the Adobe Auditions tutorial. So today I'll be showing you how to lubricate your trajectory, which is your, even though it's your magnetic trajectory or even a just a normal speed cube trajectory Rubik's cube, a proper way to lubricate it for it to stand up the highest performance as well. So let's get going. As usual, we normally start as the cube info, but today we change the cube info into lubricate info. So let's start with the lubricate info. Okay, so before we start to loop our 3x3 Rubik's Cube, there's something important for us to prepare. So the first one will be the loop. So today we'll be using the GAN magic loop right over here. As you can see, this actually GAN have two types of loops. One is the standard loops, and I bought the magic loop because magic loop is way more lubricants than the standard loop. So instead of the standard loop, I pick up the lubricants loop. Okay, so the second item you need to prepare was a piece of paper. So today I prepare a piece of A4 paper because normally I will use a A4 paper to become a background stand for my lubricants process, because lube is kind of jelly and oily as well, so I don't want it to split all on my table. So I'll just use a recycle or even a new piece of A4 paper as my protector for the table. Okay, so the third thing you need to prepare, which is the last thing, is a pack of wet tissue. So what we're going to do with the wet tissue is, after you disassemble this 3x3 Rubik's Cube, you need wet tissue to wipe off the sides of the oily pieces. There is, somehow they will rub together on the corners or the edges as well. So let's get started lubing. Okay, first of all, what you need to do is to disassemble this cube. So we're going to just put away the loop and the wet tissue as well, and we disassemble it. Okay, so after we disassemble the cube, right now we'll be using the wet tissue. You can just prepare any wet tissue that you want. I'll just take a piece of wet tissues, and we're going to start wiping out all the oily compartments around the cube edges. Wipe out all the oily parts on the sides of each of the edges. You just need to let it dry for around 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes.
2,000 years later.
So after 5 minutes of drying process, right now we're going to reassemble this cube. after we reassemble the 3x3 Rubik's Cube, right now let's start looping our cube. So first of all, the most important thing is you need to read on your instruction behind your loop, which is different kinds of brands of loops have different kinds of instructions. So as if you are using the GAN magic loop, it says the most drops that you can put on the 3x3 cube is 2 drops, which after you put more than 2 drops of loop, you make your cube even sticky or even oily than before. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 drops on the different edges corners. So first of all, you're going to find a top corners, which I will use the yellow pages right here. So we're going to just push it to the corners. I will open this loop up. Kindly clean the top of the loop, and as you can see, we opened up the corners right here. These edges we're going to just put up on the sides for 2 drops, for 1 drops, and the other bottom edges for another drops. Just put it like this, 1 drop, and after a drop, just kinds of assemble your cube, make some moves, break off your cube for a while, and we do the bottom edges. Okay, so just now we just put a drop on here, so we're going to do opposite edges. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it out on the bottom, and we're going to put another drops on here, which is the opposite edges. So right here we're going to just open the cube out as what we did just now, and put a drop right here, and we break up our cube as well. So actually, after you loop your cube, it doesn't feel as well as before, because it's starting to move around and all those stuff. So you just kindly need to break even more than before. Try to do some solve on it. After a few breakthrough on the trend on this 3x3 Rubik's Cube, it will move smoother than before, which is the 2U, and the corner cutting as well is way more sharper, and the cube sound way more cleaner than before. So if you need any other cube lubricants tutorial, you can always comment below in the comment section, or you can either PM me in the HumanCuber officially Instagram account as well. So once again, this is HumanCuber channel, and I'm Guillermo, Q Editing. See you next time on the next videos. See you next time. Ciao.